Hey, this is Phil Lilley, Lilley's Landing Resort Marina on Lake Taneycomo. Going to do one cast this morning. It's about 10 a.m. on August 1st. This is Thursday, and I'm just across the resort from my neighbor Ozark Trout, almost Lazy Valley. There's no generation this morning at all. They're not running water till about noon today, and they're supposed to go to 2 and then 4 later this afternoon. So I wanted to get it done this morning before that water comes on. And I see a whole bunch of midges on the surface, but they're looks like when midges do a little molting, so these are actually skins. There must have been a big midge hatch last night. Throwing a 32nd ounce black jig with a black head, 2-pound line. Got a lot of leaves in the water today. Not a lot, but not used to seeing leaves in the water with the water running all the time. Got some wood ducks over there. I fished a little bit earlier this morning and started out pretty slow, and ended up catching a few fish on this black jig a little later in the morning. It's a little humid today. It's not supposed to be as hot, but a lot of humidity in the air, and that's why the fog is sticking around. There's some rain, but it's all west and north of us. I'm not sure if it's going to get us or not. Oh, my line went slack. Just hoping to catch one. It doesn't look good. I'm not going to count that as a bite because I'm not sure what that was. Yeah, had a hold of a leaf there for a second. It's the first day the water has been off in weeks. And there's no wind, so it's pretty glassy conditions. Should be some wind later today with that rain that's close to us. There should be some disturbances in front kind of getting close. There should be a little breeze come up. I'm actually a little surprised the fish aren't up midging this morning. This time of year when we start to see leaves in the floating on the surface, we see a lot of fish coming up and midging around those leaves. Yeah, there's a few coming up, but not very many. That's when we tend to throw this jig and not let it sink very much. Work the top 3 or 4 feet of the water. And I'll let this one go down to the bottom. Should have did one cast earlier today, this morning when I went out. Had quite a bit more action earlier this morning too. Guys said earlier, or just a little bit ago, they said they were catching my night crawlers this morning. A little slow off the dock still. Line went slack. See if there's something after it. Anytime there's any kind of a major change in the pattern of generation, the fish, they get tentative. They were a little tentative yesterday to begin with, but you could go on the other side of me. Thank you. Tony Lilley said he caught fish on drift and midges up in the trophy area. Did I say midges or scuds? I said midges, but he was drifting scuds. Tell you what, this is pretty slow. I'm gonna go up into the shade a little bit more. I really didn't think it'd make much difference. A couple more casts. Don't want to drag it out. I'm gonna fish this one really deep. Just not a whole lot of activity on the surface, and I'm not getting any bites. Okay, one more cast. I've tried about all I know to try. I did fish a sculpin and ginger this morning and didn't have any luck on it. And I put on this black and that's when I caught about a dozen. So thanks for watching. We'll try again tomorrow.